Sillage sat on my shelf for 4 straight years. I hated this fragrance. It was way too sharp. The lemons felt like they were punching me in the face. I did not like it at all. But now, this fragrance has matured into something very sophisticated. Let's get into this. Yes, welcome back to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today we are getting into Club de Nuit Sillage, okay? This is going to be a citrus, fresh, aquatic, slightly synthetic floral fragrance, all right? Slightly synthetic floral fragrance. When can you wear this? I think you can pretty much always wear this. Because it's so fresh, it's gonna work in the summer and in the spring, but because it's so powerful, it's definitely gonna work for you in the fall and in the winter. I see a lot of people saying this is strictly for fresh or for the summer, and I disagree with that completely. I think you can wear this all year long, all the time, all day, all night for the seasons. As far as age group, definitely, I would say 20 to probably 40, 20 to 45, somewhere in there. It's never gonna be something that is too much or like inappropriate for the occasion. I think you can wear this all the time. It really is one of those rare fragrances that there really isn't a situation in which you can't wear this. It just depends on how complex or how different you want to smell. At this price point, it's definitely gonna be very accessible, right? So you have to keep that in mind, but I wouldn't worry too much about when you can wear it. You can wear this sucker all day. As far as how it's transformed over time, it went from a fragrance that was gomi bako, basura, okay? I did not like this at all, but it has transformed into something very, very mature, very, very refined. It's toned down a lot. It was unbearable. This, I don't know. I didn't even like removing the cap. It was so strong. It sat on my shelf for so long. As you can see here, it says that it's expired or will be expired. Yeah, it says it's expired. And personally, I think that it's finally where it needs to be as far as usability and smell. It's maturated into a beautiful fragrance. This is one of the fragrances I would say, if you can get older batch, I think that's probably the way to go. I don't know if they reformulated it and maybe toned it down a bit, but if you can get your hands on a 2020, 2021 version of this, it's probably gonna be, because oftentimes you see the comments are kind of split, right? Some people are like, oh, this is way too strong. And other people are like, this is not that bad. I think the reason why is because the ones that have matured are a lot more usable. This is a fragrance I wouldn't even initially like. I think in my original review I didn't even want to spray it because it was so harsh, but it's matured into something beautiful. The notes. Let's get in some of the notes here. You got in the top notes. You got bergamot, lemon, blackcurrant, ginger, lime, and violet leaf. The lemon is really what takes this to a whole nother level. If you don't like lemon, this might not be a fragrance for you. I don't think this is a bad fragrance. I think the issue that people are coming into is the fact that they don't like the lemon, metallic, ginger, cedar combination. Just because you don't like it, it doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance. It just means you don't necessarily like the scent profile that this is, because it is a unique scent profile. I'm starting to see that the metallic profiles are a little bit of an acquired taste, the metallic ones. Getting into the middle notes, you got rose, jasmine, and iris. I detect a little bit of jasmine, and in the base you got musk, ambroxan, cedarwood, and sandalwood. And really, the cedarwood, sandalwood are at play here. But again, it really just comes down to the lemon. The lemon is definitely more refined, it's more harsh. I think it's had time to kind of just dissipate, because it was a lemon bomb. And if you don't like lemon, this is gonna be a rough, tough road for you. Sillage, Big BE, it's pretty much in that like upper echelon tier. This is a fragrance that will last all day, all night. I sprayed it when I went to go initially test it. Something told me, just try this fragrance one more time. And I sprayed it, and I immediately thought to myself, wow, this is definitely matured into something that's wearable. Having said that, the next day, it was still on my wrist. I've wore this out at events, and the compliments, especially from the ladies, come often. Women really like this fragrance. It's really fresh, it's bold, and it's also a fragrance that you don't have to spray a whole lot. I think because it's kind of synthetic, you don't really have that cloying aspect of it. There's nothing really sweet in here. That's another thing. It's not a very sweet fragrance. So again, more reasons why it works in the winter than in the fall. So that's my review of Sillage. Go out and get it. It's 30, 40 bucks. You can't beat this. You simply can't. I mean, this is, in my collection, shot from the worst bottle in my collection to probably somewhere in that top 10 range, which is saying a lot as far as full bottles I got. So I highly recommend it. Definitely go out and buy it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Have you tried this? Were you as appalled as I was when you initially sprayed this? Has your fragrance matured over time? It's definitely something that deserves a sniff. This is definitely a blind buy. I would highly recommend it. This was a blind buy for me. I recommend that you do the same. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.